When everyone misunderstands you, truly understanding yourself becomes the greatest strength. This is the story of a boy who, even in the midst of failure, discovers the light within himself, little by little, every single day. In a small mountain village lived a boy named Ayhan. One day, his father suddenly disappeared, and his mother barely managed the household by doing sewing work. He did go to school, but he wasn't very good at studying. The teachers called him incompetent, and his classmates laughed at him. Gradually, Ayhan began to think of himself as worthless. One afternoon, he was sitting quietly under the ancient banyan tree of the village. Suddenly, an old man came and sat beside him. There was a strange brightness in his eyes. He asked, "Why are you crying, son?" Ayhan wiped his face and said, "I can't do anything. Nobody believes in me." The old man smiled gently and gave him a small mirror. "Take this mirror. For the next 7 nights before going to sleep, look into it and say, 'Where did I fail today? What did I learn? And what will I do tomorrow?' You'll see. You'll start to discover yourself." On the first night, Ayhan stood before the mirror with great hesitation. Slowly, he began to speak. "Today I did poorly on the math test. I realized that memorizing without understanding doesn't work. Tomorrow I will practice 10 math problems by myself." Days began to pass. At night he would talk to himself, and during the day he tried accordingly. For the first time, he wanted to change himself for his own sake, not to prove anything to anyone. Over time, he began to do better at school. Outside of studying, he made a small vegetable garden beside the house. He helped his mother by selling the vegetables he grew at the village market. The 7-day mirror habit turned into 7 weeks. In 7 weeks, confidence was built. That boy, once called a failure by everyone, now began teaching others how to learn from mistakes. One can lose self-respect because of the environment and others' words. But when you build the habit of seeing yourself through your own eyes, that respect returns. Asking yourself questions every day, like looking into a mirror, is a wonderful form of self-practice. Accepting yourself as incomplete doesn't mean giving up, but rather a promise to keep trying. Instead of avoiding failure, if you take it as a way to learn, success will come closer one day. Success doesn't mean being perfect. It means the real victory is in getting back up every time you fall. The moment of breaking is the very beginning of rebuilding. Small habits, if practiced consistently, can change life in no time.